Okay, in this video, we're going to create a rental job and invoice that job. So we click on the new booking button and we get the option of a quote or a rental. So we're going to create a rental and it asks us for a customer. We either create a new customer as previous videos or we just select somebody from our list. We can also search. Once the customer is added, we come down to the rental type. So if it's a weekly rental or a daily rental, we can select that, and whether it's 5 days, 3 days, whatever we choose. If we want to use a purchase order number or project, we can drop that in. And this reference gets duplicated across onto the contract and onto the invoice. So now we go to our item list and we're just going to pull up a category of excavators. We just drag one of the items across into the right hand side. Now there is a staff prompt, which is just basically we've added into the imagery to tell the staff member to check something. So we select OK. In the inventory item, we've added the operator as a component. So every time this item gets added to a job, it'll drop in the service. Now, and we can edit that service. It might be $75 and could be for 3 hours, whatever it is. We could then write and click into that operator and then put 3 hours, and that's $75 an hour. This little icon here allows us to select the asset. So if we've got an asset in the system for that inventory item, then it will have a barcode, an asset number. So then we can select that, and what that does is it just tells us which actual asset is being added to the job. Okay, now down below we've got our hidden area, just so that we've got more space, and we can add some delivery and collection. Okay, so we've got $1,210 that's due, and then we just go through to print an email, and then we can send that contract out, and it will drag up my email. Drop the contract into the job, which we can see one excavator for 3 days. The terms and conditions are all attached, and we can then send that off. Now, the other thing to note there is that we have global documents as well. So we could say that how we upload these documents, we can actually just come here and then drag files into this section. Or when we add PDFs to our inventory, then they get uploaded to here as well. So we could then say, well, they need this, how to use a swim statement, and then send. So that would just bundle that up and drop it into an email. And you can see the contract and the various other documents that we've actually assigned, other actual documents that we've said to send, and then we can just hit send. Now that we've created the contract, we would just come through to the financial area here, and then we just create the booking invoice. So there's the invoice. Our references come across, which would be our purchase order number, whatever it is. We can see collection and delivery, plus the operator and the machine and we can just save that and then email that to the customer by clicking the email button here. So we can just email that invoice off. Now we're going to take a payment for this. Click the payment button. How are we paying? We'll say direct deposit with this one, and then we select pay. Now what it's going to do is it's just asking us, do we want to set this status. We can say no and set our own status, but we're just going to say yes. Okay. And now what we have is we've got a bill for $1,200 but no balance because the payment's there. So that's how to create a rental and an invoice in CloudRent.